Ever wondered what animals and plants facing extinction would say if they can talk? Well, wonder no more as we are about to find out.
Welcome my friends, I'm Sander, your host. You can call me Beruang. Welcome to my home in this beautiful forest of Brunei Darussalam.
Hello friends, I am Indian Black Vulture. Call me Nasar. It is my first time in the forest. I come from the wooded hills of the northeastern plain of Cambodia.
Hi there, I am Badak Sumbu, a Sumatran rhinoceros. I come from the tropical forests of Sumatra in Indonesia.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Paka. I'm an Irrawaddy dolphin. I'm a stranger to the surroundings because I live in the water. It is very different here compared to my home in the Mekong River in Laos.
Shh! Is it my turn? Let me come down from this tree. Hi, I am Tahul Tahul, a pitcher plant from the mossy forest of Mount Rasmari in Malaysia. I am a vine and I cling to healthy trees. I believe I am the only plant who made it here. This place is very much like my home.
Hello my friends, I am Penyusisik, a hawksbill turtle. This place is very different from my home in the coastal waters of Myanmar. Different indeed.
Hi, my name is Nanan. I'm a black-crested gibbon. I live in the evergreen forest of Vietnam.
I am Aguila, a very rare and special eagle from Mount Apo. My home is the highest mountain in the Philippines, and they also call me Monkey Eating Eagle. Well, I used to eat little monkeys before. I am the world's largest eagle.
My name is Khaskin. I'm a freshwater crab and I live in the mountain streams in Singapore.
Sayan Sawas, I am Jaquie Namshred. I am a Siamese crocodile. You can call me Namshred.
I hope we can be friends for life. Let's eat.
I have tasted these foods. I saw them piled in the hill. Felt alright, I guess, but I prefer meat. Here, taste this chicken. I got it from a farm down by the hill where I live.
I like chicken too. Coconut man. Taste this chicken eggs I got from human farms near my home in the swamps. Paka, are you alright? Why are you shivering?
I recall my bad experience with that round food, Nomshed. One day, when my brother and I were swimming in our home, the Mekong River, we found that food floating in the water, together with the wrapper and the container bag. They looked interesting, so I gobbled them up. I choked. I could not breathe. It's a good thing my brother was with me. He pulled the bag and the wrapper out of my mouth. If not, I would have died.
I don't like human food. Sweet bugs are enough for me.
One time, like Paka here, I ate human food including the bags. Lucky I did not choke, but my tummy ached.
Honey and fruits are now hard to find. Even berries are getting scarce. I remember when I was a cub. Food was abundant. There were honeys, yummy bugs, luscious fruits, berries, small birds. My playground was a vast, beautiful forest. And then, strange men came to the forest and started cutting many trees. Our world turned upside down. My beautiful playground was destroyed. My family moved from one side of the forest to another, finding shelter and food.
How sad.
How sad.
Yes, very, very sad.
Not only that,
indeed.
there are men who steals animals here, young or old alike. Last month, my brother and I were looking for honey. Hunters saw us. We ran as fast as we can. But alas, they caught my brother and placed him in a cage. I do not know if he's still alive.
You know, Berwang, I have the same experience as you. In our home in Chetap and Honamu Forest, there are less than 100 of us left. All the others died because the trees they depended on disappeared. We are also hunted by humans. I think they want us for food as well. Gone were the days when trees and fruits were plenty. Now we face dangerous times.
My kind is a victim of hunters too. I heard the hunters say our horns and body parts are eaten to heal human sickness. In our forest, there are only less than 100 individuals now, and we are getting too old to have more young ones.
We are all in the same situation. My forest home in Mount Apo is rapidly dying because of tree cutters and men burning the forest to plant fruits and vegetables. Some hunters sometimes kill our small ones, and we cannot do anything to stop this.
But Agila, I heard that some humans take care of your kind, taking care of your chicks while they are young.
Yes, that's very true, Captain. We were so happy when our chicks grew up as healthy young adults. They were released and came back to our forest. But a few days later, some hunters killed them for food. It was all for nothing. I'm not sure now if we can bear more young chicks in captivity. Such a waste.
But I'm also a victim of tree cutters. The streams in my home in Singapore, they're getting dried up. Because of lesser number of trees in the forest.
Life. Isn't it strange? The problem in the forest is the same problem we have in the swamp. Men cut our mangrove trees and make fish ponds. Now, there are only a few swamps that are fit to live in. I face constant danger too. Men see me as a monster, a pest. You see, I get chickens and eggs from them sometimes. I have no choice. It is their fault that my home is destroyed. Yet, they harm me if they eat their animals?
What about you, Paka? You live in the water. What's your story?
My kind faces much danger with bad fishermen. Majority of us are injured or killed because we are trapped in nets. We also get hit by propeller of their boats. My brother and I were lucky. We lived in the Mekong River. In Mekong River, there are more Mr. Wardens than bad fishermen. But in other areas, my kind faces so much danger.
At least, some of you have great childhood memories. For us turtles, all stages of our lives, we face danger, from just an egg to adulthood. Our eggs are hunted for food by humans, rats, and monitor lizards. Adults like me, who make it to the sea, are killed by manhunters for our beautiful and sturdy shells. Then, the beaches where we lay our eggs are diminishing. These are being turned into human villages and resort hotels. What can we do to stop these things from happening, Berwang?
I don't know Penyu Sisik, but in my home, Mr. Warden helps my kind. I see him walking around every now and then, picking up food and wrappers left by campers. One time, I saw him running after men who cut the trees. However, there are only a few Mr. Warden here to help us. Are there no Mr. Warden to protect you, Penyu Sisik?
Oh yes, there are Mr. Wardens in the beaches where I nest, and in the ocean where I live. But I do not know if our Mr. Wardens are enough to protect us against the manhunters.
Is that so, Penyu Sisik? Interesting. Who among you have Mr. Wardens in your homes but are not enough to protect you?
Yes,
We all have
Mr.
Wardens, but they are not enough to protect us.
In my home in Cambodia, there are places where we can go to eat. We are served tasty meals of dead buffaloes and calves. I heard Mr. Warden say that this is called Vulture Restaurant. This is a blessing, as you know. We depend so much on dead animals for food. We get sick or die even if we eat dead animals from human farms. Many of us would go hungry and just die if not for this place.
But what if our kind will disappear forever? Become extinct? What then?
We all have important roles to play to maintain the balance of nature. We are important sources of food and medicine. We help recycle nutrients essential to human farms. We produce gases and oxygen in the atmosphere. We absorb pollution. Tahul-tahul here helps regulate climate and water. All plants like tahul-tahul make up a vast gene pool for future evolutionary processes. We also serve as major attractions for visitors.
If we are important, then why do people hunt even our young ones?
Because they do not know any better, Aguila. They think we will remain forever even if they exploit us. What they do not know is our kinds are endangered.
Then it is important that our kind should be protected. We should maintain the balance of nature.
We
agree
agree
that our kind should not go extinct.
I'm glad that we were able to share each other's story. We all agree that we are nature's treasures. The question is, what should we do to stop the decrease of our kind? Any ideas?
Well, since we are all wishing what Nasar and Paka have, why don't we have a wish list? We give them to the humans as they are mostly responsible for our plight.
I will begin. I wish that tree cutters will leave the trees alone so our forest will become healthy again.
I wish all men hunters will be called by Mr. Warden, and that humans who buy our bad parts will stop buying them.
I wish manhunters will stop stealing our eggs and killing us for our shells. I wish our nesting beaches remain beautiful and clean.
Instead of cutting mangroves, I wish humans would plant them.
I wish men hunters will not hunt us for food.
Please make our wish come true.
Well, since we are all wishing what Nasar and Paka have, why don't we have a wish list? We give them to the humans as they are mostly responsible for our plight.
I will begin. I wish that tree cutters will leave the trees alone so our forest will become healthy again.
I wish all men hunters will be called by Mr. Warden, and that humans who buy our bad parts will stop buying them.
I wish manhunters will stop stealing our eggs and killing us for our shells. I wish our nesting beaches remain beautiful and clean.
Instead of cutting mangroves, I wish humans would plant them.
I wish manhunters will not hunt us for food.
Please
make our wishes come
true.